Hey Pokemon fans, I figured that before I embark on a series exploring shippings, I should probably explain shippings to those of you who don't know what they are. What is shipping about? You're probably wondering, what is shipping? Well, shipping is basically when you have the relationship between two characters, say Ash and May. That's advanced shipping. Anyway, there are good ships and there are bad ships, but in the end, all ships have to be able to stand up against other ships, which makes them good. When it comes to shipping, there are basic hints that are usually used. Blushing is a strong one, general amicity is another, concern for one is another one, dependency or sheltering is another, kissing and other forms of physical affection, gift reactions is another one, other characters' behavior around the said couple, such as noting their attraction for each other or being sensitive to it, orientation of the so-called pair. If they aren't compatible as far as orientation goes, then the pair doesn't really work. And then finally, children and marriage would kind of lead to canonness, but it's still considered a major hint. Most of you are probably thinking, what can I do for a ship? That's the great thing. Shippings have no limit what you can do. You can have straight shippings, as most of the pictures here show, but you can also have slash shippings, which are shippings between characters of the same gender. You can additionally have Pokemon shipping, such as Bumblebee and Eevee. And you can have Pokemon and human shippings, such as Mr. Mime and Ash's mom. A little weird, but anyway. And then even better, you can have characters that have never met before, like May and Paul. There are other ships that haven't met for long, like Misty Paul, things of that sort. So you're probably wondering, great, how do I get into this shipping business? Well, that's the thing. I will be doing for you the 5 main Ash ships, moving upwards, starting with Pokeshipping, Advanced Shipping, Pearl Shipping. The Guy Shipping will be stuck at the second to last one I do, and then capping it all with the more shipping, and then finally analyzing them all how they face off to each other. To be fair to each other, I will only be analyzing ships within that generation. So for example, rival ships of the future, in order to not start facing off the ships directly. I will face off the ships directly against each other as far as their relative strength goes later on. Like for example, in the Guy Shipping, considering the generation it is a relative lack of shippings that were good, kind of is a pretty strong ship, but then when you compare it to other ones, it kind of loses its strength. And also, we'll try to avoid using keep away shippings as things, like orange shipping. Some people support it, some people don't, most people don't actually, and yeah, you get the idea. We're basically going to try to be as fair as possible to all the ships upcoming, because shipping gets people's emotions way up. We're going to analyze all the ships coming up soon, probably Pokeshipping coming up next week. Was going to do it this week, but then I had a busy week. So anyway, stay tuned for the next shipping episodes, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye!